guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Alex and I am a full-time reseller online. And I thought I'd do a little bit of a different video today. I thought I'd do like a thrifted handbag video and just show y'all my vintage thrifted handbags that I have collected over the years. I have a love for vintage and I have a love for handbags. So I have actually purchased so many handbags and I have just resold them, gifted them, kept some, but I just like to keep it turning and moving because I honestly get bored with a lot of my handbags that I have, and I use them a couple of months and then I just resell them. But there are a few real winners in here that I have kept through a long period of time. But I have sold in the past some Louis Vuitton bags, a Gucci bag, a Celine bag, Fendi bags. So I don't know what it is. I just like buying purses and handbags. And I don't know, for some reason I just end up getting bored. So that's the good thing about thrifting, that can always evolve and change your style as time goes on, because more than likely you're buying it way less than retail, and so you are able to change out a lot of clothing pieces, a lot of shoes, a lot of handbags that might be more pricier if you purchase them retail. So anyway, I don't think this is going to be a long video, but I'm just going to go through it real quickly and show y'all some of the handbags that I have collected and that are in my collection. I'm not sure if I'm going to be getting rid of any of these, but I am always on the hunt for handbags. So I'm gonna start with my first handbag, which is this one. And this handbag is not vintage, but it's Sanrev. I hope I'm saying that right, Sanrev. And I know this bag is like super popular on YouTube, or it used to be a couple years ago. I'm not sure if it's super popular today, but I can't remember what the name of this one is, but this one is, they come in 3 different sizes, a small, medium, and a large. This one is the medium size. It is in like I think it is called pebbled leather, or maybe like a smooth leather. It's like the softest leather that they offer. It's in butterscotch is the color. And here's a close-up. I just love this bag. So I'm not sure if y'all are going to be able to see the brand because it's in like small gold foil on there. Maybe y'all be able to see it, but you can use it as a crossbody and it converts into a backpack. So you pull these straps right here and you can wear it as a backpack. So this is why I love this bag, because I do have 2 kids and I like to stay on the go and keep my hands free, and this allows me to use it as a backpack. It is a little bit heavy, but it's okay for me, and it has feet at the bottom, and this is my current bag right now that I'm using. So it has this buckle right here. You open this, it has a zipper, and it's just extremely roomy. It's like, this is hard to do. Okay, so it's like very roomy, and it has like a lot of pockets in there. So yeah, this one, by this brand, I've actually had a lot of the bags. I've had the belt bag. I've had the smaller version of this in a blue color. I've had the Aluna bag in the small size. And all of their bags are like convertible, and you can change them depending on how you like to wear them. But yeah, I didn't buy this at a thrift store. All the other ones I purchased secondhand, like through Facebook Marketplace or eBay or Poshmark. So I'm always hunting through eBay or Poshmark, trying to find the best deals, and the leather smells so good. I just love the smell of leather. But This one I think retails like $700 or $800 or something. But I ended up finding it on Facebook Marketplace for like $200 or so. So that is a great price. And usually this type of leather that they offer, like the softer, squishier leather, is a lot more expensive. So I'm really happy about that one. The next one that I have here is a Portland leather bag. So this one is, I can't remember what the style of this one is called. I think it's like the crossbody tote. And it's like in a smooth leather that's going to obviously show a lot of scratches and wear. As you can see, I think on the corners maybe. But this leather smells amazing. It feels amazing. It's super large and roomy inside, and it's the raw leather inside. And it has a crossbody strap, which I absolutely love. And I believe this one actually can fit my laptop. So I do like this one because of the leather. It's just so smooth. And this one, I think I purchased this one maybe on Poshmark. It was like $50, I want to say. And this Portland leather company can be a little bit pricey, but they do have a section on their website where they sell their, I think it's like imperfect bags, and they sell them at a lot heavier discount just because they come in perfect. Maybe they have like scratches in the leather or something like that, but they're not used or anything. So that's also one way for the Portland leather company to find a good discount. And also the second-hand market, I know there's not a whole lot of these second-hands, but I have came across them in like Plato's Closet and Clothes and Mentor also. So the next bag I have is gonna be this Fossil bag. I don't know actually if I showed this one in a thrift haul, but this one, I don't even know where the Fossil name is on here, but here's the Fossil key. It's like an army green color. It's like a Dr. Speedy bag. It has the top handle and the crossbody strap. I think this one was a sample, if I remember from the ticket. Oh, it's right here. So this one is called the Kindle Medium Satchel in Canna Leather. And this one is fall 2017, it says. But I do think this one was a sample bag. And actually, I think I'm going to gift this to my my mother-in-law, just because I think the last time she came to visit, she said she really liked it, but then she forgot to take it with her. So I think I'm gonna gift that one to her. And that one I think was brand new actually. And then I got this Dooney & Bourke, this vintage Dooney & Bourke backpack. I forgot what the style of this one was called, but this one is literally like new. I could not believe that I found this one. The brass is super shiny and the leather is just so thick and buttery soft. It has this buckle here that's a real buckle in the front. I know some bags, some backpacks like to have like the faux buckle where it's just like a magnetic closure, but this one's a real one. This one has the drawstring, and oh, I forgot I actually have some stuff in here too. And then here's the inside. I'm not sure if I'll be able to see it. It does have like the Dooney & Bourke made in the USA tag right here. I had searched high and low for this backpack, or for a vintage Dooney & Bourke backpack. It was between this one and another one. I can't remember what the other one was called, but it was between this one and another backpack that I really liked. The other one was black and it had like contrasting trim around it, but I decided on this one because it had the top handle, and just whenever you're grabbing something in the car, you can just grab your bag and go, instead of just by these straps. These straps are actually removable. I'm not sure why you would need to remove them. Maybe you can add your own straps to it. But I found this one on Facebook Marketplace, and I think I paid like $50 or $60, and every place that I looked on eBay and Poshmark, they were like $200 to $300 range, and some of them were not even in the best condition, and this one is honestly like new. So I'm excited, and I was really happy about that one. And then the next one I have is gonna be a vintage Bally bag, and OMG guys, this one I love it so much. Look at this little quilted lamb's leather green, like a lime green bag. It is so adorable, and it has the gold bee right here. And this one also does come with a crossbody chain. It's a little bit tangled, but it also does come with this crossbody chain. So I was obsessed with Chanel. I don't have a Chanel budget. There is absolutely no way I'm gonna be able to afford a Chanel bag. But I loved the quilted lambskin look and feel. And I actually, before I purchased this one, I actually came across another quilted lambskin leather bag in the thrift store. It was like a lot bigger, like a rectangle bag. It had the double chain straps, but they didn't go through the bag completely. That one was no brand. I think it just said made in Italy lamb's leather, and I adored that bag, but just because I couldn't convert it into a crossbody, I ended up selling that one, and actually not for a whole lot. I think it sold for like $50 or $60. And then I was online looking at vintage Bally bags because I came across a random Bally listing that was like a quilted leather bag. And then so I was like, okay, let me do a search. And so I did this search, and I came across this one, and it is just super stunning. Here's the inside, which I think hold on, let me fix this chain, which I think is just a black leather. And here is the let me see, it says Bally made in Italy. I don't know if y'all be able to read that right here, the plaque. And when I was looking at the Bally bags, a lot of the inside was like super peeling and just really gross. And the corners, the corner, what is it called? Like it was popped, the piece that keeps the corners rounded, like a lot of them were ripped and popped. And then I saw this one. I think this one was like $70 and or maybe it was $100. I think this one was $100, and I sent an offer for $70 or $75, and they accepted. And I just did a little happy dance because it's so cute. I never see like colored lambskin bags like these, not a whole lot, especially not the vintage ones. I saw a few pink ones, but this one, if y'all remember, this color was trending back in the summer and spring, and I don't think I will ever get rid of this one. I just love it so much. I also purchased another vintage Bally bag. That one was like a champagne gold color, but I ended up selling that one just because it was a little too fancy, and I'm super casual. Even though this one, since it's like quilted, I still wear it with everything, and I just wear it with like a jeans and a t-shirt. I keep everything super casual. But yeah, I was in love with that one. And then I was on a vintage Coach kick for a while, guys. Like, I was at the point where I owned maybe 20 of these vintage Coach bags, because the quality of vintage Coach is like no other. It is amazing. Like this one is a vintage Coach Plaza bag. I do remember the name of this one. It's a dark green, and this one actually is a harder bag to find, and it is just stunning. It has I have the strap inside. So this one does come with the crossbody strap, and all the hardware is brass. And if y'all are not familiar with vintage Coach, and the creed and everything is on the inside. So this is just the raw interior leather. And yeah, like I said, I owned maybe like 20 of these vintage Coach bags, and I decided to keep the ones that I really truly loved and sold the ones that I didn't reach for a whole lot. And I don't know, I keep purchasing them just because, guys, if y'all haven't felt or held a vintage Coach, y'all really need to look them up because the quality is not like the bags today. And vintage Coach Plaza, dark green, forest green or hunter green, I don't know what the technical color is, but I purchased this off of Facebook Marketplace. This one actually was a little bit pricey. I think I paid $180 or $200 for this one, but this one I have seen go for like $300, $400, even $500. So I was really happy about that. I don't wear it a whole lot, but I'm still happy I got it. So I got another Coach bag, but this one is a newer, well, it's not a newer bag, but it's not quite vintage. But this one is also thrifted. Well, thrifted, but not from a thrift store. So I got this super large quilted Coach bag. I think this one is called the Coach Madison or Melody. It's called the Coach Melody, and this is the largest size. I think it's size 26. This, I searched high and low for this. I saw it in someone's YouTube video. I'm always watching the purse, my purse collection, my vintage purse collection videos, and I saw someone have this in their video and I was obsessed. When I tell you I was obsessed, I was literally obsessed. And I searched high and low for it and I could not find it because I think this one is from the Coach boutique, not the Coach outlet, but the boutique one. So this is not a style that they tend to bring back, or that actually I don't think they have brought it back since they released this one. I know they have a lot of other quilted bags on there, but not this style. And this one was my favorite. Number one, because it's so large and it is like pretty wide and you can fit a lot in here. It has a huge back pocket. I'm actually not sure if this one is lambskin or if it's just leather, but this one is like a crinkled leather and it really reminds me of the YSL crinkle leather that they have. I don't have YSL money to buy that bag, so I thought this one was a good addition or a good substitute. And it has like the carriage magnetic closure that's a super strong magnet, and you open it and it has this front pocket here that's super large, and on the inside you have a huge compartment right here, a middle compartment, and then a back compartment. And it's this like I wouldn't say it's burgundy, but it's like a burgundy purpley inside suede. And the straps are what are they called? Like the pull through straps? I don't know, but it's like this I don't know what color the hardware. It's like a dark gray or like black hardware, and it's like the double straps. These straps are actually really light in comparison to that green Bally bag, and you can pull them all the way through and use it as a long shoulder bag or a crossbody, or you could double it up and use it as a shoulder bag. And I don't know, I love this bag so much. This one was super hard. I had purchased, super hard to find. I had purchased this one. I had finally found one. Someone had posted our Mercari, and they had it posted for like $150, I want to say. I snatched it up super quick because, like I said, I couldn't find this bag anywhere, and if I did find it, it was like $500 or $600 or something crazy that I wasn't wanting to spend that much. So I got that one. I received it in the mail. It came with the original dust bag, but It smelled like smoke so bad, and the seller did not say like that it came from a smoke home or a smoke-free home or any of that. So I was disappointed, but I was determined to get this smoke smell out. So I did all of these things to get this smoke smell out, and it ended up coming out, but there was just a little bit smoke smell in there, and I was okay with that because it wasn't it wasn't a whole bunch of smoke. It wasn't a whole bunch of smell, so I was okay. And I ended up going to visit my husband's family down in Mexico, and my husband's mom actually fell in love with this purse. So I gifted it to her, and she didn't care about the smell or anything. So I gifted that one to her just because it's way harder for her to find Coach bags at a decent price over there. And then I came home, or I think I was actually still looking on the trip for another bag for myself. I found a blue one, and I ended up getting the blue one because I was thinking, okay, I wear a lot of jeans. I got the blue one. I think I paid $180 for that one, and it was like new condition. And I think I got that one off of Facebook Marketplace. When I got home, it had already been delivered, and I had been wearing it a couple times, and I just didn't like it as much as I love the black one. So I sold the blue one, and I think I recouped all my money back from that. And someone on a Facebook Marketplace group, I think it was like a Coach group, said that they had a black one that they didn't even use. And so I ended up purchasing this one. I think I purchased it for $200 or $225. I snatched it up, and this is the one I finally have today. So yeah, I went through a lot of trouble trying to find this one, and I'm so happy that I did. I don't wear it a lot just because it's a little fancy, and I don't know. I love this bag. I do wear it with jeans. I honestly wear it with leggings. I don't even care. I wear my bags casual. I would say dressed up, but I don't even get dressed up. So I literally pick my bags and wear them with whatever I want to wear them with because they're my bags. So I got this vintage Coach station bag, and guys, look at the color. It is purple. This one is a rare bag. Well, the bag alone is not rare, but the color is the rare part. And here's the back. No back pocket, sadly. So this is also a funny story. I love this bag. As you can tell, I have a super colorful handbag collection. I'm not afraid of color. I honestly wear, like I said, whatever color with whatever clothes I have on, just because I love them. I'm not scared to wear the bags. You know, like a lot of these handbags, they say that they're scared to take them. I don't have a Chanel, so maybe if I had a Chanel bag, I might be nervous to take it out. I don't know, but I like to use my bags and get a lot of use out of them. So, funny story, like I said, I used to be obsessed with vintage Coach handbags. I still am obsessed, but I feel like I have a pretty good collection here that I don't know if I'm gonna add any more to it. I used to look in the vintage Coach handbag section all the time on eBay and Poshmark and Mercari. I used to be there like every single day looking, trying to find the best deals. And I saw this vintage Coach purple station bag come up for $50. I purchased it so fast because the vintage Coach, well, vintage Coach alone has gone up a lot in prices. If you look on the Coach's website, they're selling their vintage Coach bags for like $500, $600, $700, $800. And depending on the style, the color, and if it's a rare one or not, they can go for a lot more. So this purple one is rare because they didn't make a whole lot of purple colors, and purple doesn't usually come up on the resale market that often. So I purchased that one, and actually that had an ink stain right down here at the bottom, but the other part of the bag was like immaculate condition. And I forgot to show y'all, this one also has a crossbody bag or crossbody strap to go with it. And this one is again brass hardware, and inside you see the beautiful purple raw leather inside there, and it's just so gorgeous, guys. But anyway, so that bag had an ink stain on the bottom. I didn't care, purchased it for $50. I ended up selling that one because at the time I was like, I don't really need this bag. I didn't like it because it didn't have the back pocket. So I ended up selling that one for $400, even with the ink stain. And then after, I regretted selling it because I really loved it. So y'all wouldn't believe, like a couple of days or maybe a week later, this one popped back up. Well, not it popped back up. This one came up, and it's literally in even better condition, no stains, and for $50 too. I almost had a heart attack. I purchased it so fast again, and I was just like, I am not selling this one. And my sister was like, can I have it? I was like, no, you may not. You can go find your own, because it took me, you know, I felt like it took me a while to figure out that I loved it. And I am so lucky that I found it again for the same price in better condition. But anyway, look at the purple station bag in all of its glory. I bust this baby out as much as I can, honestly. And I got another one. So I loved it so much. I think I might have got this one first. I don't know which one I got first, but this one is a red station bag. And again, oh, and I forgot to say, I ended up getting this one on eBay and the other purple one on eBay as well, and they were two different sellers. So I got this red station bag, and it's literally like new condition as well. The only problem is that I think I spilled some hand sanitizer on the bottom, but on the inside of the bag, and I was like super bummed out. But super gorgeous red interior. Oh my gosh. And this one also has a crossbody strap. So this one, believe it or not, I found on Depop for $50, and it was free shipping. So I got this one, and I'm not ever gonna get rid of it. My sister asked me also if she can have this one, and I was like, no, you may not. Go find your own vintage Coach station bag. But yeah, two of them, and I love them both. So the next bag I have is also a vintage Coach bag, and this one also is a rare one. I don't know so much rare, but it is a harder style to find. And this one is a vintage Coach lunchbox bag. They did come back out with this one, but it's a little bit different. I actually like the vintage Coach one better just because the leather is so much nicer. And it's in the mahogany brown. It has the front pocket here, and it's literally shaped like a lunchbox, right? And I think the new one is called Lunch Pail or something. Here's the back, and it has all of these have the hang tag. And this one opens like this, and it has the beautiful brown mahogany, and it comes with a crossbody strap. This crossbody strap I don't like that much because it's so thin. I really wish that it was a little bit of a thicker strap. And I actually had two of these bags. So I had a British tan one that I purchased that did not come with a strap, but I ended up purchasing like a newer Coach strap with that. And I love that one as well, but I actually wanted this one. I actually, now that I'm looking at my collection, I don't have any British tan bags from Coach. I used to have, that was the #1 color that I had in my collection, was the British tan. I think I had like 10 of the British tan bags because that was my favorite color, but now I have 0. But yeah, this is the lunchbox bag. I purchased this also off of Facebook Marketplace. Guys, if you're not shopping on Facebook Marketplace, that's where it is, because this is, I find so many good deals on there, whether it be locally or shipping. But was this one local? No, I think they had to ship this one. And usually these bags are like $300, $400, $500, this model, but the lady was selling it for like $60. And it was like super dry, super scratched up, and I just put some leather conditioner on there and it came out literally like new. Yeah, so the other British tan one I sold, and I also paid, I think I paid $50 or $60 for that one, but I found it on Poshmark. The next bag that I have is this vintage Dooney & Bourke bag. And the reason I got this one is because it reminds me of, I don't know what it's called, but it reminds me of the Louis Vuitton bag that looks like this. It's a saddle bag. I forgot how much I love this. I haven't used this one in a while, but it is the all-weather leather, and it has the vachetta trim. That's super golden, honey brown, whatever color. And it's black. This one's black, right? I think this one's black. Sometimes the black and the navy is hard to distinguish, but this one buckles right here, a real buckle, and I think it's a saddle bag, right? I think this one's called saddle bag. But Louis Vuitton has one that looks like this. I cannot remember what the name of it is, but Polo or Ralph Lauren also has one that looks like this, a vintage one, a plaid, like a greenish plaid one, and I was about to get that one, but I ended up seeing this one, and I love the two-tone leather. So it buckles right here, and then you open it, and it's also raw leather inside, and this one's quite small. This one actually doesn't have the Dooney & Bourke leather tab in there. Oh, this is hard. But I think the older they are, some of the older ones don't have the tag, but this one is on authentic for sure. And on the vintage Dooney & Bourke, on the hardware it says solid brass, but on the Coach ones it does not. So if you see a Coach one that says solid brass, that means it's fake. So the only signs of that you can tell that it's a Dooney & Bourke bag is actually on the back, where it has the duck, and then it has a pocket here, and then it also buckles right here for whatever reason. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, whenever you wear this little nub or whatever this is really digs into your side. So I'd be weary if you see bags that have this, just because it does hurt. This one does not have the hang tag, which I just noticed, but I got this one off of eBay. And oh, and I forgot to show y'all, this also has like the leather shoulder strap thing to distribute the weight evenly. But since this one's a little bag, I don't foresee myself overpacking it. But anyway, so I got this one off of eBay, and I was looking for this one also for a while, but I couldn't find the one. I wanted this color combination. I was sure that I wanted this color. But guys, I'm super cheap when it comes to bags, just because I have a thrifting mindset, and I know a specific amount of money that I want to pay when I'm looking for these bags. And I'm super cheap, and I hate how cheap I am, but I didn't want to spend over, I don't know, like $80 or $90 for this bag. And I actually found this one for $40. $40 for this beautiful bag, and I love it so much. And most of the bags that were like this were 100 plus. Like, I saw a lot of them 150 or more for this bag, and I found it for 40 bucks. So I'm super happy about that. This one is not a thrifted bag. Let me see, this one is not thrifted either. So this is the last thrifted bag, and I guess I'll probably mention those other ones that are not thrifted just because I think I only have 2 that I didn't thrift that I actually purchased retail. So I'll mention those at the end. So this is a vintage Coach again, and it is the large duffel sack. So this is the black one. This one's super large. This one's, I guess you can use it as a crossbody. The strap is technically long enough, but because the body of the bag is so big, it's just difficult. Like, this is not a good bag to wear as a crossbody. But this one, like I said, is the largest size. They do make, I think they make this one in 3 sizes. A smaller size, a medium, and the largest size. And I used to have this in a British tan because I thought in my mind I always wanted a British tan one, but I ended up selling that one, and that British tan one was super hard to find. These are actually hard to find because they're so expensive. They're like $300 or $400, and the British tan one I paid $100 for on eBay, and I thought it was a good price just because they're so expensive. And I ended up getting a medium-sized, I think it's called the Maggie buckets bag. I can't remember, but the medium size is in mahogany, and I paid like $40 or $50 for that one. I ended up selling that one. And then I also had a small size in yellow, and the yellow was literally like brand new. It was gorgeous. It didn't have a hang tag. I'm okay. I don't really care about the hang tag. It doesn't make or break me from purchasing these vintage Coach bags, honestly, because who is even looking at you down when you're walking down the street? Oh my gosh, that bag doesn't have a hang tag, right? Like, it's not the most important thing for me when I'm purchasing these. But the yellow one, I paid like $50 or $60, and yellow is another rare and hard color to find when you're looking for the vintage Coach bags. Sometimes the caramel and the yellow can look very similar, but that one was yellow. I ended up selling that one for like $150 just because I love the slouchiness of the large one. So that's why I ended up deciding to keep the largest one, because it just falls over. It's so soft and so squishy and smells amazing. But that's why I decided to keep the large one, because it's so slouchy and black. I just love black. I don't think I have, actually guys, I think, well, the other Coach bag, I was gonna say I think this is the only black bag. But yeah, so I love this one. It's super slouchy. It's not as vibrant black as it used to be. It definitely has scuffs and maybe a pop stitch or 2, but I purchased this one in Plato's Closet for like $15. I couldn't believe it. When I was looking through the bags, I didn't even know they accepted vintage bags, and this one was $15. I was like, OMG, like, I am definitely getting that bag. Like, that is my bag, and it's coming home with me. Don't sleep on Plato's Closet or Clothes Mentor or your buy sell trade stores, because they do have vintage bags in there, and sometimes you can find them at a great deal. I found so many great bags, vintage and not, in the buy sell trade stores, and they were super inexpensive just because I think maybe they don't know sometimes how to price their handbags. But yeah, $15 at Plato's Closet. Okay, so that is all my vintage bags. So I have quite a few here, and I had quite a few more that I just ended up selling just because I wasn't reaching for them as much. So I'm just going to show y'all my last couple of bags. It's just 2 bags that I have that are newer purchases that I purchased retail, and they are just a Coach. So I ended up getting this Coach from the boutique, and it is just a mini doctor bag, a mini Speedy, I guess, if you will. But I think this one might be bigger than a Speedy, the Louis Vuitton Speedy. And it has this, I think these are called clochettes, and it has, I think it has a key in there. And it's so cute. The color is papaya, and this one is glove tan leather. And the vintage Coach bags are also glove tan leather, but the vintage ones are way better quality leather than the newer ones by far. But this one is just too adorable. So this one comes with the crossbody strap, and you see how super thick this crossbody strap is? This is how I like to have the straps, not like that other small one from before. And it does have the brass hardware. However, I don't think this brass hardware is 100% brass like the vintage ones. And it has the suede interior. If y'all can see that, it's such a small opening, but I love this bag. I think when this one first came out, it was it like $500 or $600? That's insane. That's a crazy price. I ended up getting this one on sale for like $250 from, I think it,
I didn't get that. Could you try?
From the sale section. I think it was either the Coach outlet under Coach Reserve. I can't remember, but I didn't pay full retail for sure. So I love that one, and it fits a lot more than you would expect it to fit for sure. It's definitely cute. I definitely do have a thing for mini bags because I have a few, and I've had other mini bags in the past that I have sold. And the last one is this Coach tabby bag. This denim Coach tabby, or soft tabby, I don't know. And I love denim bags. There was a YSL bag that I was going to splurge and get. Was it YSL? It might have, I think I was looking at two. It was a YSL and a Prada bag. The YSL one was just super expensive, and I just I could not bring myself to spend $2,000 or however much it was on the bag. The Prada one was a vintage used one, and I think it was still like $300, but it was like a tote bag, and I'm not a huge tote person. And it has a C right here. So when Coach released this one, I was like, yes, I have to have it. It comes with a blue leather crossbody strap and a blue leather, I guess you can use it as a top handle or even as a shoulder bag. So it comes with two different straps, which is great because it's versatile to where you can use it two different ways. So this definitely reminds me of the vintage Y2K denim, you know, trend in the early 2000s. I think I purchased this one full retail, guys. So I think this one was either $350 or $450, but I love it so much. And when I first got it, and I still do use it all the time. I don't care if it has the C's all over it, the monogram. It literally goes with so many things that you wouldn't think that it would go with. So I do love that. You got to be careful whenever you see some of the Coach bags that they come out with, because they only come out with some at certain times, and they don't bring back some styles, just like that other black quilted Coach. So that is the end. I just remembered that I have a couple of SLGs here, and actually I'm gonna do my thrifted ones first and then the new ones after, because I don't have a whole lot of thrifted ones. I do thrift a lot of, or I try to thrift a lot of my items, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. So the first one that I have is just a card holder, and this is the one that I'm using. So it is a leather Skagen bag, or not bag, little card holder, and it's like a dark greenish color. And I ended up getting this one from a garage sale. So they had a bunch of, let me take my card out. So they had a bunch of like fossil bags and Skagen pieces for like $1. And this is what it looks like on the inside. And it just has a pocket right here and then like a big pocket right here where I put my cash. So yeah, I ended up getting a couple of them. I sold a couple and I kept this one just because I like the color on this one. It's like a brownish, greenish color, and yeah, I use this one all the time. I didn't think I would be such a compact wallet person, but I do have a lot of small bags, and this one fits in my small bags and in my large bags. The next one that I got at the same garage sale is this large fossil envelope. So this one really reminds me of the Louis Vuitton Kirigami set. Because it has the same shape, and the Louis Vuitton ones are not leather and this one is full leather. I did have another size like this, but I ended up selling that one, and I thought I would keep this one and I could put cash or whatever I need in there. And it's like lined with some type of canvas or something. So this one was also $1. And actually I thrifted this one at a thrift store, and I paid $15 for this one. It is a Salvatore Ferragamo wallet, and this one is a newer one just because of the symbol that it has right here and the style. This one's really pretty, and it has a button snap, and it has a ton of credit card slots there, and it has 2 cash compartments right here. And this leather is just so beautiful. But I currently have this one posted for sale just because I used to use this one all the time, but I now switched over to like these smaller ones because this one is a little bit larger to fit in my smaller wallets. Oh, and it also has the coin pouch right here. So I have this one for sale, but I did get that one at a thrift store for $15. And I do have a Vera Bradley wallet, and it's a good little wallet. I have a couple of I actually have a Vera Bradley like luggage, like a duffel bag is what I'm thinking, a duffel bag. So I do like Vera Bradley. I got this one because I like it for whenever I go garage sale shopping. Whenever I go garage sale shopping, this one is like super squishy. I don't have to worry about it, and I like the idea of pulling out something not so, you know, in your face brand name whenever I go garage sale shopping, so I can bargain better, I guess. The next one I have is this glitter Kate Spade wallet or card holder. This one I got off of Poshmark. I think it was like $6 or $7, and I actually bundled it with a bunch of other stuff. So but yeah, I like this one. I also had another glitter one where the glitter you could feel right here, but I ended up selling that one and I kept this one. And yeah, I love these little wallets like this. I don't know why I never used them before. And then I have this Brighton coin bag. It is a croc embossed right here on the brown part, and then like a smooth leather everywhere else. And actually this right here where the heart is a pocket. I don't know what you would be able to put in there because it's so small, but I'm currently using this one as my coin purse. But I also have this one as a coin purse, and the rest are gonna be new that I purchased. Those were the only ones that I thrifted. Like I mentioned before, I rotate a lot of my bags. So at one point I had so many other wallets that I just didn't reach for, so I ended up selling those. And I ended up getting this Coach glitter lemon purse or coin purse at the outlet mall, and it has like a little, I don't know, to wristlet parts. And actually I still have change in here that I forgot about. But yeah, sometimes I used to use this one, but it doesn't really hold a whole bunch of coins, but I still like it. I think it was like $20 new. Then I have this little card holder. It's a chevron print with a heart right here. It has a back pocket, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 card slots. So this one is a really nice one. I got this one off of Amazon. I think it was like under $10, but it is a faux leather. But this one I like because it's RFID, and the other ones, the other wallets that I have are not. So I do like to use this one because it is RFID and it does protect your credit cards. This one I kind of got on a whim, but I guess it kind of comes in handy when traveling. I don't travel a lot. It's just a Coach wristlet, and it has these cute little keychains here. It's pink with flowers, and this one I think came, no, it was just this one. Okay, I thought this one came with something else, but I got this at the outlet. I think it was like $20 or $25, so not extremely expensive. But I actually come across this these wristlets all the time at the thrift store, so I'm kind of bummed that I didn't thrift one instead, since I do come across them all the time. But I guess it's fine, whatever. And then the next one I have is this Portland leather wallet. This this one's actually a darker leather compared to my Portland leather purse, but this one is just so beautiful. I love their leather. It does remind me of the vintage Coach leather, and it's a snap closure, and this one is really large and holds a lot of cards, and you can put a lot of cash or receipts in there, coins. So this one is really good for traveling also, or if you need to carry, like maybe even if you go to like flea markets or even garage selling, this one would be a good wallet too. And then the next one I have is this super cute little Coach mini cosmetic pouch. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it is like a mini cosmetic pouch. And I got it in the monogram print with the flowers. It's really small. I don't use a lot of I think this is the only cosmetic pouch that I have, actually. I don't typically carry makeup with me just because I'm not finding myself applying makeup throughout the day at all. I usually don't wear a lot of makeup to begin with, but yeah, so sometimes I put like hand sanitizers in here, or like glasses wipes. I wear sunglasses a lot and they're always getting dirty, so I do like these for that, and a mirror. And then the last one that I have, oh, and this one, I think it's called the mini boxy cosmetic pouch. This one I think was $30 on the Coach outlet, and it's super cute. I don't think they have this print anymore, but they're always coming out with new prints. And then the last one that I have is this Coach key pouch. So this one is very similar to the Louis Vuitton key clay, but it is way less expensive. And this one was, I think this is actually from the men's collection of Coach. I don't remember if I got this off of the outlet or the boutique. This one was only $30 and literally does the exact same thing as the Louis Vuitton one. So and it has a pocket here, a pocket here, and then it has the pocket in the middle. Make sure my cards don't show pockets in the middle. So right now I do have some cash in here, my driver's license and a credit card. And then this one also, let me see how many keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it can hold 5 keys up here, and it also has the key ring down here for my car. But my car key is actually quite large, and I don't like snapping it closed like this just because the key is really large. So I just usually leave it hanging down here. But yeah, this one is just the black leather. They have the monogram print, and then they also have the other, I guess like the other key pouch where it's like a pouch and it has like this and you can put it in there. I used to have a Michael Kors one, a red Michael Kors one that I thrifted for $1. I still remember that because at the time I was like, man, I really need like a key pouch for my keys. And I was going thrifting with my dad and my sister and my kids, and I was walking into the thrift store and I was like, man, I really hope, I was like, please, thrift gods, please let me find like a key pouch or something that I can use for my keys to put in my purse. And my sister looked at me crazy. She was like, yeah, right. Like, I doubt you're gonna find that here. Usually 9 times out of 10, whenever I'm actually looking for something at the thrift store, it's harder to thrift than, you know, whenever I just go normally and be like, oh yeah, I remember I actually needed one of these or something like that. So we looked through the whole store. We finally rounded out at the glass case, and I was like, oh my gosh, look, there's the key pouch. I literally had been looking for one this entire time, and I finally found it. It was just a red Michael Kors one. It had a circle and it said MK, and I literally used that thing so much. Like, every day I used it. And but when my mother-in-law came into town, she actually, like, I had just purchased this one, and I was putting my keys and everything in this one, and she was like, hey, can I have that other one? And I was like, well, I guess so, right? Like, I wasn't, in my mind, I wasn't gonna get rid of it just in case if I needed it for something else. And I was like, sure, you know, you can have it. I thrifted that one for $1, so it didn't matter, but I still really enjoyed that one, and I was shocked that I found it, and I just upgraded to this one. And the last thing that I got is this heart Coach keychain. It's a glitter hearts, and then it has the C's on the other side, and it has like this dog clasp or lobster clasp, I don't know, and then like a keychain, and it has Coach right here. I thought I would dress up my bag sometimes and use it, but I don't really reach for this a whole lot. Occasionally I do, but I do like to use it on the purple one because I just think it looks so pretty. But yeah, guys, that is the end of my handbag collection. Thrifted and new, and like I said, I'm always changing bags and always buying new ones and getting the old ones out. But I think at this time, I don't think I'm gonna get rid of any of my bags. At the moment, I think I have my ideal collection. I am actually on the hunt for a vintage Gucci bag. That's the next bag I think I'm going to get. I have purchased Gucci at the thrift store maybe like once or twice, but I ended up selling them because I didn't like the style. So now I am wanting to get like a vintage Gucci Ophelia, I think is what it's called, or like a small crossbody Gucci bag, I think. The other Gucci bag that I got from eBay, I think it was like $50. It was the black leather bamboo Gucci bag. I think it was called the Gucci Bamboo Two-Way. So it was just like a large leather boho style bag. It had a leather crossbody strap and then the bamboo strap. And honestly, there was no print or anything on there to where you were like, oh, is that Gucci? But I think, you know, you kind of know because of the bamboo. But I don't know, that one wasn't my favorite, so I ended up selling that one too. I don't know. So if I do decide to get a Gucci bag, maybe I'll do an unboxing if y'all want to see that. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit different, but please hit the subscribe button down below and hit the thumbs up. I really appreciate that, and I'll see y'all in the next one, guys. Bye.